up, everybody? Welcome back for another episode of the Giveaway Show. Good to see y'all all here hanging out in the chat tonight. Glad that y'all could make it. Man, it's a busy summer. Lots going on. Lots of comic news updates to get to. We're going to get to those in just a second. Very excited to share all that with you. But hey, real quick, just want to go through a couple of things with you so you know what's going on here at the channel. Remember, Friday nights, or last night, we just had our Carlson Friends, that is our members only live stream. The only way that you can be a part of that and win those giveaways and get that information is by becoming a channel member. We've got channel memberships to start at $4.99 a month, which is the Man of Steel membership tier. Members only live streams and early access to all the new videos that are going to be dropping in the fall. Webbed Wall Crawler is $9.99 a month, and you get at least one comic book coming to you, shipped to your door once a quarter. The Dark Knight tier, our most popular tier, is the one that gets you a care package picked out by me that I ship to you at least once a quarter. Usually 5 books. Sometimes if there's one high value book that I want to send you, I'll go ahead and send that. But I've not had any complaints to date, so I'm looking forward to seeing thoughts. We're currently still running the Canadian one, but we're probably going to drop this just due to shipping costs rising. But yeah, consider becoming a member. In the video description below, you can click on it if you're here on YouTube. If you're on Twitch or on Facebook watching, you can just kind of jump over to the YouTube channel and consider joining. It's well worth it. I think it's one of the best values that you can find on YouTube when it comes to channel memberships. And still continuing to revise it and do it, but coming up on, I think, 2 years of offering channel memberships. We've got some really great folks that have stuck with us. But we'd love to add you to it. The goal for 2025 is to have 25 channel members, and at that point I will turn off the commercials for the live stream, for the giveaway show, our Wednesday night live stream. So that's the goal. That's what we're heading for. Speaking of goals, another big goal is 2,025 subscribers by the end of 2025. If we can hit that, that'll trigger the biggest episode of the giveaway show that we've ever done. I'm going to do some old school giveaways, and then some new school giveaways, lots of different stuff. So if you haven't subscribed yet, or if you know some friends that can help get us to that point, please do so, because I want to trigger that. There's some big custom book or big personal collection books that I'm going to be throwing into the pot for this giveaway, and I know some of the other panel members have also mentioned throwing in bigger books. These, I'm talking double signed OG X-Men comic books with Claremont signatures, Byrne signatures, all kinds of cool stuff. There's a lot of cool stuff that's going to be thrown in if we can hit that goal. So yeah, those big announcements about channel growth there. So please do consider it. Also hit the like button for this video if you haven't already. It helps get the algorithm kicking and letting people know that we are live and streaming. Last but not least, the Expensive Paper Showcase is the sales show that we're running through the summer here on the channel. It's on Friday nights, 7 p.m. to 10 p.m. So make sure that you check it out. We've got lots of great deals, and here's the big thing about it. I had made a decision, I think at the middle of last year, to sell off about 40% of my personal collection. I wanted to streamline it, slim it down a little bit, and so I've been offering some great deals. And so we've had some people take advantage of those. It's autographed books. I've sold some slabs. Selling doubles from like building up my Punisher War Journal and Punisher main series runs, and lots of other stuff. Sold off Miles Morales books, sold off Bronze Age, Copper Age books. So yeah, so make sure to stop on by this Friday night, 7 p.m. Central until 10 p.m. Central. So I hope that you can drop in and join us for that as well. All right, let's jump into the chat and see what everybody is saying here. Lots of folks I know have dropped in. What is up, Variety Trading Card Collector? Good to see you. shouted you out in my premiere today. That's right. I need to get that link so that I can share it with you, and y'all can watch it. Because Variety Trading Card Collector, who also has a YouTube channel, make sure and check him out. He, I think, did a video shout out. So I want to share that with y'all. So I'm gonna look it up in just a second. Emma Dudley, what's up? Good to see you. Yeah, she's reminding everybody to make sure and hit that like button. You know what, Emma Dudley, I need to make you a moderator of the channel. That means you get a blue wrench. So I'm gonna do that right now. I'm gonna open it up and make you a moderator for the channel live on air. So give me just a second while I do that. I've also got let's see. Oh, Green Machine, what's up? He says, reminding everybody to smash that like button. Please do. Thanks to everybody that is watching right now. Hit that like button. And let me see. Okay, I'm going to open it up right now. And Emma Dudley, I need to find a comment of yours so I can add you to the moderators. Okay, here we go. Okay, Emma Dudley, where are you? Emma Dudley. Okay, there we go. Whoops. Okay, there we go. All right. Add as moderator. Whoops. All right. Congratulations, Emma Dudley. You're now a moderator here on the channel. So I'll send you the job description for that later. But hey, thanks to everybody for watching again. Let's see. Variety Trading Card Collector, good to see you. I'm going to share your video out. Hey, remember, if you want a chance to win some of tonight's giveaways, I'm going to show them off in just a second. Hashtag DCKO. That's what you want to do, because that's one of the big events that we're going to talk about tonight. DC Comics is launching a company-wide crossover called KO, and so Knockout. It's going to be just savage beatdown fighting between all the different DC characters, and so that's coming up. But we're going to cover that. But that's the hashtag to enter to win some of the comic books that I'm giving away tonight. Remember, every Wednesday night, 9 p.m. Well, this summer at 9 p.m. Central, we're doing giveaways of comic books, and you can enter to win. The only thing you have to do is enter the hashtag, and then I have to get shipping information from you. But of course, if you're local to the greater Houston area, I can always hand them off to you in person. All right. Let's see. Okay, yeah. El Green Machine is saying, what's up? Tony Stank, what's up? Good to see you as well. Glad that you're here hanging out with us. David Dotson, what's up, buddy? Good to see you. Will Carlos win at least one tonight? I don't know. Maybe. Possibly. It seems like it happens all the time when Paul's here. So, yeah, we'll see. All right, everybody's dropping in. What's up, Wolverado? Good to see you. Carlos better win or I'm out $50. So yeah, that's what I heard, that gambling website, that the odds are that I'm going to win. What's up, Brian 12ish? Good to see you hanging out. Carlos, the host with the most. Thank you. There are others that believe they're the greatest host ever. I just don't ever argue with them. All right, Australian AC, good to see you. Our member from Down Under. I snagged that copy of Batman Beyond #6 for you. So we'll be talking about it soon. It's I don't know. I think it's in transit. Maybe not. We'll see. Let's see. 12 in the chat. Be sure. Well, now there's 20 in the chat. Be sure to smash that like button and share it out if you haven't already. And make sure to sub up the channel. And let's see. We've got different people. Okay. If we reach that milestone, will Carlos commit to painting this room pink, including all doors, trim, hinges, and shelves? No, absolutely not. Number one, because Paul wouldn't let me, because he likes having the only pink and blue rooms. Number two, my wife wouldn't let me. Mrs. Collex will not let me paint this room. All right, don't forget Paul's donating all his marked drawers. Let's tell him he said that. He's going to pop up out of nowhere. All right, I showed some comics today on my newest video. Nice. I'll have to check it out. What's up, Crystal? Good to see you. Dropping in and saying hello. Good to see. Glad that you're here with us. Promotion. Let's see. Joffrey Castro, what's up, buddy? Good to see you as well. Emma Dudley, of course. That's so awesome to have you on. Yes, happy New Comic Book Day. New comics are out. What's up, Jonathan Dotson, the other clone? Good to see you. Gerald Yates, yeah, it's just it's a way that they help out. They can so moderators, just real quick, FYI, a moderator can ban people if a Russian bot drops in and starts dropping crazy links, you can ban them, you can mute them, you can delete their comments. Also, another responsibility of moderators is to make sure and remind people, smash that like button, subscribe to the channel. Hey, we've got this many likes thus far. Let's keep it going. All right, so all those good things. Let's see, Crystal is watching again. And let's see, Gerald Yates, what's up, party people? Good to see you. Lord of Brooklyn, BK for life. Greetings. What's up? Good to see you. Glad that you're here. El Green Machine is one of my happy Dark Knight subscriber, Dark Knight channel member tier subscribers. He's loved it. I think he's my longest running Dark Knight, so he's gotten the most number. He's gotten to see the true value of what you get. So hit him up on Instagram if you want to find out, if you want to know, hey man, give me the lowdown on the channel membership, and the kind of stuff. Summing it up, if you're a Dark Knight tier member, it's like getting a quarterly mystery box, but it's customized for you. You fill out a form when you join, and it tells me what kind of comic books you like. Let's see. I'm gonna do a quick example here. All right. So and I keep them with me on little index cards. So when I'm out shopping, I can be looking for people. Okay. So Larry Green is Gerald Yates. What's up? Gerald Yates has got like 3 boxes that are stacked up for him. Let's see. Yeah, you're coming up on a year, Gerald Yates. Man, you've got some good stuff. But you did say to wait and stack it all together. But we'll talk about it. I've got a ton of stuff for you. Okay, let's see. Oh, Green Machine. Oh, wait, no, you know what? I'm gonna do Gerald Yates. I'm gonna do yours because you said you didn't remember what you put down. Okay, so Gerald Yates, when he filled his out, he said. Remember? Oh, that's right. He's got 2 memberships. That's right. Yeah, I need to give him a shout out. He's got 2 different accounts that he's been a member for. One of them is the Man of Steel membership. The other one is the Dark Knight tier. I don't remember which is which. Okay, so Gerald Yates, when he filled it out, he said he liked Miles Morales, Batman, Black Panther, the Energon universe, Star Wars, funky comic covers. That took a little while to kind of dial in on what was that. Like, what did that mean? Good indies with option potential. So those are the 7, 8 things that he wrote down for the types of comic books that he likes. So types of comic books that I pulled for him. Miles Morales with a funky comic cover, and I showed it on one of the channels. Some Energon Universe books, some Black Panther books, and the good indies with option potential. I snagged out of the Spec Gone Right box, so he's got some really cool books coming to him at some point here. All right, another one. Let's see, El Green Machine. I think he wrote down he likes Wolverine, X-Men, Captain America, Flash, and Green Lantern. So yeah, it's kind of thing. It's a fun way to add to your collection in a more directed way than just like a standard mystery box. So consider it, think about it. Go ahead and make sure to enter that. Let's see. Where's my hashtag? Okay. All right. Hashtag DCKO. Like I said, we're going to be talking about it. But we're going to go and do the first giveaway. So here's the giveaways of the night. Because X-Men has one of the big things coming right now, we're going to do an X-Men. It's winner's choice out of the X-Men books. This is Wolverine number 50, the infamous die cut cover. I've got one of these available as a giveaway. I've got X-Men #1, the Marvel Milestone Edition. That's a giveaway option. And then this one's kind of cool. This is the J. Anacleto Virgin variant for X-Men #1. This is from Unknown Comics. It's featuring Archangel on the cover. This is about an 8.0, I think, because it has a slight corner crunch that does break color. But still a nice book, nice read. All right, so the way it works is if you're the winning entry when I run the first giveaway in a few minutes, you'll get to choose. If you are a channel member, you can do the upgrade giveaway, and I'm going to let you choose. You can choose either Batman #655. This is the first cameo appearance of Damian Wayne, and this is a foil. This just came out today. Or I'll let you choose Avengers Academy #1. I think it was in 9.4, 9.6. Yeah, it didn't get damaged. It's about it's about a 9.2 to 9.4. And this has a ton of first appearances in it. It was like Strange Academy before Strange Academy. So all right, so I'm gonna let if it's a channel member, remember you have to be a channel member, and you can start tonight and be eligible for them. But that's a great spec book, by the way, the Avengers Academy. So standard subscribers, you can choose from these. If you're a channel member, you can upgrade to one of these during the 2 giveaways that we do tonight. Okay, so I'm going to bring this stuff on. I'm going to go ahead and share this out. I've only got 16 entries between people in the chat. So a couple of you are missing out on the hashtag, or are missing out on entering to win. Let's see. Okay. All right, there we go. Hashtag DCKO for a chance to win this book. Avengers Academy was graciously provided by, let's see. Yeah, these two at Avengers Academy graciously provided by Lone Star Heroes Comics and Toys. This foil picked it up at Comic Vault, and then this picked this up from Steven Spock, who was doing a big sale. All right, so cool stuff. Let's go ahead and run this first giveaway of the night. It's going to be a little bit shorter episode because I am flying solo tonight. I need to get some guest stars lined up because all 3 of the guys had other stuff going on. They were busy. Paul's family is flying in, so he was not able to join us tonight. All right, let's see. Nice Archangel. It's an Archangel. It's Archangel. Yeah. Right on, Emma. Poke laughing. I have that Batman in the SSCC. Ooh, the silver foil of that Batman. Nice. The only one of those I have is the Booster Gold one. That was a really good one. All right, so hashtag DCKO for your chance to win. I'm going to go ahead and share this. Let's bring it up. All right, folks. So first giveaway of the night. Good luck to everybody. And here we go. All right. Good luck, everybody. Oh, my God. Wow. Nice. Okay. All right. Congratulations, Green Machine. All right. He says, El Green Machine says, no, let me know next time. Let me know. I'll fly with you. All right, cool. I appreciate that. All right, congratulations, El Green Machine. Okay, so I'm guessing you want the Batman 655. All right, so I'm gonna go and pull this down and drop that in here for you. I'm surprised. I thought you were gonna go for the Avengers Academy. Got me with Pump Fake. Congrats, El Green. Make me a channel moderator so I can ban. See, that's exactly what will make you not get a channel moderator. You cannot ban fellow competitors for the giveaways. That's forbidden. That's something Paul would do. I think they broke Paul of that habit a long time ago. All right, El Green Machine, congratulations on this, buddy. Great book. So the first appearance of Damian Wayne. I'm going to go ahead and do a quick shout out to this book. So the non-foil version, you want 655 and 656 to have the first appearance of Damian Wayne. Hot tip, you probably already heard it, but I'm going to tell you. Uh, James Gunn has said that the version of Robin that he's going to use is Damian Wayne. So it's going to be this version of Robin that comes into the new DC on film universe. So the original this book is really good spec right now, really good spec. I already have copies now. So what I did was today it came out. I picked up. Well, I know how much y'all love foils, so I put the foil as the giveaway. The one I'm keeping for the personal collection. This is the Superpowers Damian Wayne Robin variant that came out today. So this is the one that I kept. It's a facsimile. It's still a facsimile for Batman number 655, but it's got the new Superpowers action figure deal, and I really like these. I think they look great. Other books I picked up this week. So Crypto, The Last Dog of Krypton, issue number 2 came out. Really beautiful Jay Lee covers, and my daughter wanted to read it after seeing the movie, so I'm picking these all up for her. And then this week also, freebies that were available. Aquaman had a Discovery Shark Week edition, so I picked up 2 of these. One for each daughter, because if I only got one for them to share, they would fight over it. Because they're just at that age, and that's what they do. All right, but yeah, no, it's super cool. It looks like a real action figure. I love it, and they put the little sticker on they pre-print the sticker on it too. So cool stuff. So yeah, it's light week. Like I said, I'm trying to conserve money. So yeah, I have the direct edition Ice Batman 6 and this SDCC silver foil. Now I just need the newsstand. Hey, the newsstand. I'll tell you what else. Hey, I think it was a 1 in 25. That's the book to grab if you can get it, and then get it signed by Andy Kubert. That's a really good book to have. So just hot spec tip, Gerald Yates. Aquaman is pretty cool. So yeah, no, I saw them and I got it for them, and they each, I let them each get a couple comics, anything to get them reading. That's at least that's my kind of take on it. Okay, so tonight we're going to be covering a kind of a potpourri of different news stories that are coming out. I'm also going to cover something that I talked about last night for the episode of Carlson Friends. That's our members only live stream that happens twice a month. This month, because we're going we're doing the channel wide hiatus in August. This month we're going to be doing 3. So if you join as a channel member, you can still catch one more episode of Carlson Friends before we go on break, and then there will be 3 episodes in September when we come back. Did you get the? Yes, the girls, and actually it was only from like 2 years ago. The girls each have a copy of it. Yeah, the Super Pets movie one. They each have a copy of that too. So yeah, they're familiar with all the Super Pets, especially my older daughter. She's just all about all about the animals. I have to show more comics off. Hey, that's never a bad thing. All right, so let's go ahead and jump into this. But yeah, like I said, I wanted to point these out. One of your best bets for being able to keep up with which books are coming out, with everything changing with Diamond Comics Distributor. Of course, the news that they've filed for bankruptcy yet again, and now they're being sold off. They're shutting down whole divisions, including their online ordering system, Previews World. So the best couple ways to do it is to connect with a good local comic shop, number one. And you can pick up things like this. These are free catalogs, basically, of all the big books that are coming out. This is a big one that's coming out in September. It's the Batman, the new relaunch of the Batman title with a new logo. And then this is the Image one. So stuff like this is free. You can pick it up, and then you can do what I do, which is to go through it and mark up what are the things that I want to. Oh, Punisher's back too. Need to make sure. So Frank Castle's back as Punisher. I don't know if they're going to do the Garth Ennis or the Carl Potts version, but I don't know. We'll see. So yeah. So what I do is I just go through and I fold up when I want to say I'm going to get a certain title, a certain cover. Yeah. So Justice League Unlimited #1 that's coming out in September has a Nathan Zerdy, Power Girl, and Zatanna variant. So I'm going to be snagging a couple of those. Yeah, so that's that's kind of an old school way to do it, and it gives you for the new releases like Batman, it shows you all the different covers that are going to be coming out for Batman. So this is Batman #1 for September. And I think what I'm working on right now is I'm working on a deal with a comic shop to so that all channel members at the Dark Knight tier, because it's Batman, will get a copy of Batman #1 on top of their regular box for the quarter. So there's some artwork and some design stuff. They changed up the logo. I mean, not too much, but it's cool. It's a cool thing. Okay, I went from comics to short stories to paperbacks and eventually hardback novels. Definitely a tool for better reading. That is true. That is correct. El Green Machine. When I can afford it, when I can get it, I do definitely buy hardbound copies. All right, so congratulations to El Green Machine on that win. I'm going to be dropping the next giveaway deal here in just a minute. Remember, you're going to get to choose from these or the Avengers Academy #1. This is a really great. Wait, no. Okay, if I could spell. I don't think it's. That's what we'll do. All right. I don't know if this is the actual. All right. Let's see. All right, folks. Entering the next giveaway. There we go. Hashtag Age of X-Men for your chance to win. Remember, if you're not seeing all the comments in the regular chat flow wherever you're watching this, you can also look at in the bottom screen right here, and it's got all the different got all the comments, so you can actually read the comments there. That's a new feature that StreamYard has that I've been utilizing. So hashtag Age of X-Men for a chance to win. These three are up for choosing for, like I said, regular subscribers. Or if you're a channel member, you can upgrade and grab this Avengers Academy #1, which is the first appearance of, I think, 4 or 5 different characters. So excellent spec book. It's about a $20 book, give or take. What's up, Mary Jimenez? Good to see you. Glad that you're hanging out with us. All right, so let's get to the news and see what we've got going on here. All right, so first up, I was talking about it, and it is DCKO is one of the is the big crossover that's coming up here in the next few months. So in fall of 2025. So ahead of San Diego Comic-Con, DC continues to reveal big plans for fall 2025. Hot on the heels of the reveal of Absolute Evil, DC is shedding light on DCKO, the publisher's next big crossover event. Overseen by Absolute's Batman writer Scott Snyder and Superman writer Joshua Williamson, and building on the foundation of 2024's DC All In, DCKO explores what happens when the fate of the entire DC universe hinges on a Mortal Kombat-style death tournament. 36 fighters will enter the tournament with only one standing the chance of rising through the ranks. and building up enough Omega energy to challenge Darkseid himself. All right, so there's some different there are some different comics here. So this is So this is some of the artwork for the for the DC KO event. So I mean, it looks kind of fun. Oh, I think that's Mark Spears. Yeah, it is. That's Mark Spears. Let's see. This is DC, or this is I don't know which one this is. This is just a piece of art from it. I don't know what cover it's from. This is by Javi Fernandez for issue number 1. Issue number 1 by Nubovich. Don't know who that is. Mark Spears is doing a Darkseid cover. Dan Mora is doing a Lobo versus. I don't even know who that is. Is that Aquaman or what? Is that a professional wrestler? I don't know who that is. All right, so that's covering issue number 1. I like this one a lot. Dan Mora doing a different panels one. I like this a lot. But this is also issue number 1. Let's see. Daniel Warren Johnson is doing one. It's Superman doing like a suplex maneuver to Darkseid. Okay, let's see. This is Mike Del Mundo. Frank Cho. Nice. This is a beautiful cover right here. Let's see. Jim Lee is doing a Darkseid one. Okay, this is the big one here. Scott Koblish is doing this wraparound cover. It's a nice one. I would pick this one up. It's pretty cool. Okay, so this is by Ben Oliver. All right, I like that a lot, though. The knuckle, kind of the golden knuckles. All right, Omega Act number 1 by Jorge Fornes. Fernando Blanco. This is also Justice League, the Omega Act number 1. Justice League Unlimited number 12 by Dan Mora, featuring a lot of different cool characters. Electric Blue, Superman, Harpoon, Aquaman, Batman Beyond, Mr. Terrific. Very cool. Dan Mora for Superman number 31. Jorge Fornes is also doing 31. Ariel Olivetti. Let's see. Dan Mora on Flash number 26. Pete Woods. That's a nice cover. Brad Walker. Okay. Very cool. All right. So that is so it sounds like it's a pretty no. Strangely, there's not a Lobos variant. Lex is King from WWE NXT. Dan Mora is the best volume artist in comics. Yeah, he keeps up with it. What's up, C. Cole? Good to see you, Jonathan Dodson. It is exactly like it sounds like it's Mortal Kombat. It's basically Injustice, but as a comic book instead of a video game. So I don't know. It's kind of cool. I mean, it'll be cool. It'll be a lot of cool mashups. This new story KO sounds good. Yeah, I mean, it's one of those ones I would pick up one of the first issue to check it out and see what it looks like. But yeah, it looks like a good one. Might need a pull list for the KO series. Okay, yeah, let's talk about it. Let me know. I'm working to come up with a good pull list deal for channel members. Where you can order online. So, because that's one of the biggest problems I've had is trying to get comic shops that are heavily online and working out a deal there. So, okay. So let's see. Let's keep it moving on. So tell me, drop in the chat, what do you think of DCKO, a Mortal Kombat style comic book that pits 36 different DC characters against each other with one emerging victorious to fight and face off against Darkseid? What do you think about that? Is it obviously going to be Superman, or are they going to let somebody else be the winner? That would be really interesting. Perhaps we'll get a few finish him panels. That would be pretty cool. That would be. I don't know. I'm kind of I kind of want to check it out. You know, it feels gimmicky, like the Justice League versus Godzilla versus Kong, but it's also kind of fun. You know, it's just kind of one of those fun books. You're like, yeah, this is kind of cool. I'll pick this up. All right, so we'll see. We'll have to come back to that and check it out. Hey, there's another big DC event, and then I'm going to jump to Marvel. We're going to try to do both tonight. So, Absolute Evil is the next big event coming out. Yeah, basically a Royal Rumble superhero style. That's it. What's up, Dagger Cards? Good to see you hanging out in the chat. All right, so Absolute Evil is DC's first Absolute Universe crossover. Okay, so the Absolute Universe, they're going to start doing crossovers as well. October 2025 marks the 1-year anniversary of DC's hugely successful Absolute Universe line. To celebrate the occasion, DC is giving readers the first proper Absolute Universe crossover in the form of Absolute Evil #1. This universe may not have a Justice League, but it looks to be gaining its own version of the Legion of Doom. Each of DC's Absolute titles in October will be extremely important to the future of this shared universe, with key developments like Superman's showdown with Ra's al Ghul and the debut of Absolute Catwoman. Read on to see all of the Absolute books releasing in October 2025 and why they're so important. Okay, I mean, you know, my interest is piqued. Absolute Evil #1. Al Ewing is writing it. Nice. Giuseppe Camuncoli coming off of Ultimate Wolverine. Release date is October 1. Ra's al Ghul, Veronica Cale, Hector Hammond, Eleanor Thawne, and the mysterious Joker are no longer working at cross purposes. Together, they're aligned, united, and dangerous. But an insidious betrayal from within threatens to unravel everything they've built. It's a one-shot special featuring the introduction of 2 major Absolute characters who will change the course of the Absolute Universe in its second year and is unmissable for all fans of this red-hot publishing line. Okay. I mean, that sounds kind of cool. I want to see. Yeah, I mean, you know, it sounds kind of cool. Absolute Batman #13. Okay, hot tip. Introduction of Absolute Catwoman. Snag yourself a copy. It's still Scott Snyder and Nick Dragotta. Batman's final confrontation with Bane threatens to trap him in Arc M forever. In the aftermath, a new figure steps onto Gotham's stage. Oh, and Absolute Catwoman debuts in this pivotal issue. All right, Absolute Batman Annual #1. Uh-oh. Okay, so that's right. They're adding Daniel Warren Johnson to. Okay, Daniel Warren Johnson's going to do the annual. That's kind of cool. All right, how did Bruce acquire his Batmobile? What happens when Black Mask's crew tangled with the Bat in those first few days? DC's Absolute Batman 2025 Annual delivers insight into the raw, formative chaos from Absolute Batman's earliest days. Absolute Wonder Woman #13. In Gateway City, Diana uncovers lost history as Barbara reveals fragments of the myth of the Amazons. Diana and Etta race to find a pattern. Okay, no new characters there. Absolute Superman #12, written by Jason Aaron. Superman must choose, bend to Ra's al Ghul's will and accept his place as the son of the demon, or see Smallville suffer. As the Lazarus Corp descends, the invasion of Kansas begins. Absolute Flash there's no new character there. Absolute Flash #8. Origins of Fort Fox and Barry Allen's experimental tech finally surface, but what they reveal will challenge everything Barry knows about speed, consequence, and the foundation of the Absolute Universe itself. Okay, I mean, I haven't been keeping up with some of the second-tier Absolute titles, so I don't know what's going on with them. I'm looking mainly for the purpose of new characters. All right, Absolute Green Lantern #7. The Black Stars are coming, and Earth is in their path. Only Tomar Ray stands between their cosmic ambition and the final unraveling of what remains of Absolute Oa. Additionally, DC has revealed that Absolute Martian Manhunter will end its current hiatus and return with issue number 7 in December of 2025. Okay. So it looks like to me, just kind of in a nutshell, Absolute Batman number 13, the first appearance of Absolute Catwoman. Looks like this is a book to snag with a Nick Dragotta cover. Let's take a look at some of the artwork for these for this. So here's Absolute Batman 13, Absolute Batman Annual number 1, Absolute Evil number 1, Absolute Evil number 1. This is the Riley Rossmo cover. Gerald Perel. This is the Gerald Perel cover for Absolute Evil number 1. Dustin Wynn does a cover. Fabrizio De Tomaso does a cover. Nick Robles does a cover for Absolute Evil number 1. This is Absolute Flash. Absolute Evil number 1 by Haining. This is Absolute Green Lantern number 7. LaRue is doing an Absolute Green Lantern cover. Nice. This is a really cool one by Taran Clark for Absolute Green Lantern number 7. Absolute Evil number 1 by Nicholas Draper Ivy. Absolute Superman number 12. This is Chris Anka is doing this Absolute Superman number 12. Mattia De Lulis, Hayden Sherman, Derek Chu for Absolute Wonder Woman number 13. David Talaski, Marguerite Savage. This is kind of a cool cover. Okay, so that's the gallery for Absolute Evil. So what do you think of Absolute Evil? What do y'all think about it? What's your thoughts? Let me go back up here and pick up where we left off with the comments. If they let some Wildstorm characters like Majestic into the mix, it would be interesting. Fan voting as well. That's right. If they had a 900 number, yes. Just like the classic, Will Robin Die episode or issue. Comics are supposed to be fun. I like this. That's right. I like the wrestling covers. They're pretty cool. What's up, Dagger Cards? Wonder if any milestone characters will be included, like Icon or Static. Yeah, somebody else. Let's see, Lord of Brooklyn also said that. Yeah, I think it's pretty cool. Hand in cover is cool. Let's see, the KO event should involve all of the DCU. I think so, but it looks like they only chose 36 characters. So it's going to be like the usual suspects. I don't know. We'll see. Catwoman with the Mysterio helmet with cat ears. That's right. Wolverado, I would hope not. Let's see. Thank you for being an inspiration for my video today, Carl. So I appreciate you. Hey, Variety Trading Card Collector, I need to jump to your channel and get a link to it and see it. Multitasking with a few work emails on my other screen. All right, Clark Green Lantern cover for the win. It's a nice cover. I like it. The Taran Clark one. It is nice. I didn't really see any that just were like, wow. Okay, yeah, that Catwoman looks pretty silly. It does look a little bit odd, but then I remember. See, this is how they got me with Absolute. For those who don't know the story, I totally missed out on Absolute Batman number 1. I'm usually pretty good at picking out what books are going to pop, and I just completely ignored that book. And that huge mistake this year. I think this was like the year of, 2024 was like the year of Carlos missing out on the hot books. So I just completely missed the boat on it. And because I thought that the Absolute Batman number 1 cover art just looked silly. It looked ridiculous. And I just thought, there's no way it's going to end up being something. And now I think it's like $30 for a raw copy of the cover A is the best you can do, the best deal we can get. So I would say, I'd probably at the least I'd pick up 2 copies of the Absolute Batman number 13, the first Catwoman, the first Absolute Catwoman. I think that, and then the reveal of the identity of the absolute joker. I think those are going to be the two big, the two big keys from that. In addition to number one. All right, so let's jump into some Marvel stuff because I know that there's some, there's a lot of Marvel fans too. All right, so let's take a look. Marvel unveils San Diego Comic Con um, first look. So let's take a look at Post Malone's Big Rig has been dropping, so that's big news right now. All right, so let's take a look at it. Marvel's heading back to San Diego Comic Con, and they're bringing a packed schedule. Let's take a look at what they're going to be revealing and showing. All right, so on the convention floor, fans can explore two immersive booths celebrating the Fantastic Four across comics, games, and film, including a trip down Yancey Street itself, the iconic Yancey Street. Attendees can also score exclusive merch and sign up for special offers through Marvel Unlimited, including a limited edition Herbie pin. That sounds pretty cool. I'd like to get one of those Herbie pins. All right, panel highlights. Thursday kicks off with a spotlight on the upcoming Age of Revelation X-Men event, followed by a behind-the-scenes look at the retro-inspired video game Marvel Cosmic Invasion. Age of Revelation. Big deal. Coming up, they dropped a surprise. If you were watching the channel members only live stream last night, you know that they were that big news is this Age of Revolution homage cover that came out by Humberto Ramos. It was a one per store shadow drop, meaning nobody knew about it, including retailers. Like everybody was taken by surprise by it. I don't even know if it's out yet. It's going for like $30-$50, and it's not even really out there yet. Okay, so Friday's panel dives into the making of Marvel Rivals. It offers a storytelling deep dive with C.B. Cebulski at Marvel Fanfare and promises major comic reveals in Marvel Comics' next big thing. Saturday features a panel on the art of Marvel Snap, plus updates from the Ultimate Universe team, including Hickman, Camp, and Condon, and a crossover panel connecting Fantastic Four comics and film. Okay, so lots of cool stuff from Marvel that's happening at SDCC. They're going to be talking about that. Also want to show the Age of Revelations article as well. So hashtag Age. What's up, Real James Willie? Good to see you. Glad that you're here hanging out with us. Let's see. Yeah, y'all make sure hashtag Age of X-Men for your next chance to win. I've got some X books, or channel members can upgrade to Avengers Academy #1. Plenty of spec books. Let's see. Good to see you, buddy. Glad that you're here hanging out with us. All right, let's look at this. Let's see. Where are you, Real James Willie? There we go. Okay, hashtag Age of X-Men is what you want entered for the next giveaway. We're going to be doing that in about 10 minutes tonight. All right, so discover the fates of Spider-Man, Wolverine, and more in the new Age of Revelation series. Starting in October, Age of Revelation transforms the Marvel Universe, taking it 10 years into a future where a new mutant utopia created by Apocalypse's heir, Doug Ramsey, aka Revelation, threatens to overtake all of Earth. Throughout the week, enter the Age of Revelation with announcements for new series set in this bold new storytelling landscape, including exciting status quos for Spider-Man, Wolverine, and more heroes as they navigate a world ravaged by Revelation's unstoppable conquest. Announced last week, Age of Revelation #0, a surprise prelude issue, will be available at select retailers later this week, and additional copies can be ordered now. Age of Revelation officially begins this October in Age of Revelation Overture #1 by Jed McKay and Ryan Stegman. Following that, it'll continue in bold new titles, including an evolution of the entire current X-Men line. So far, fans have learned about the first 9 Age of Revelation series this week. Today, discover 4 more, all hitting stands on October the 22nd. The new launch includes The Last Wolverine, which follows Wendigo as the new Wolverine Omega Kids, starring a team of telepaths led by Quentin Quire, Radioactive Spider-Man, Spidey's adventures in a world ravaged by the mysterious X-Virus, and X-Men Book of Revelation, a core title by event architect Jed McKay, exploring the inner workings of Revelation's rule. This is kind of cool. Oh, wow. Very interesting. Omega Kids. Oh, that's kind of cool. Radioactive. Oh my gosh. He's got 8. Oh my gosh. Got eight limbs. That's crazy. Radioactive Spider-Man. X-Men Age of Revelation, or Book of Revelation. Okay. Kind of makes me think of Apocalypse. All right, so my picks for this, obviously Radioactive Spider-Man #1, and then Omega Kids #1 would be the two I would snag. Well, then of course the Wolverine one. Those would be the ones I would snag. All right, so what do you think of it? Is this worth picking up? What are y'all's thoughts on it? Let me see. Amazing how smooth the show goes without. He's going to hear that. He's going to jump up out of nowhere and get you, El Green. All right, October is the greatest month of the year. There you go. Mary Jimenez, Variety Trading Card. Everybody is laughing. They find it funny. Wilrado says Doug Ramsey, Cypher, Douglock, Revelation. I don't know. I haven't kept up, so I don't know. It does. It does look interesting, doesn't it, El Green? This X-Men or this Wolverine book. Kind of cool. Like, look at that. I don't know. It's kind of cool. Kind of like, and it's written by Saladin Ahmed. He was the one who's been writing a lot of, what do you call it? Miles Morales. I don't know. He looks like a pretty good. I like the Radioactive Spider-Man cover. Let's see. Yeah, I think they're worth picking up. Yeah, they probably are. Wendigo Wolverine hybrid interesting. Yeah. Somebody had to say it. # Team. That's right. All right. Hey, to the 20 plus viewers who are watching tonight, make sure and hit that like button if you haven't already. We're going to do our next giveaway in just a few minutes. You want to enter hashtag. You want to go ahead and enter hashtag Age of X-Men for your chance to win. Hashtag Age of X-Men. Let's see. Yeah, Emma Dudley's got it there, and so you can see that there with her. All right, so let's go ahead. We're going to keep it moving right now, and let's see. Okay, yeah. I mean, it does look pretty cool, El Green. It does. That and the Radioactive Spider-Man, and then the Genesis Kid, or no, Omega Kids. Looks kind of cool. All right, let's keep it moving on. What do you think of this whole X-Men thing? What do y'all think of it? Is it cool? Is it fun? Or is it just kind of like meh? All right, let me go ahead. All right, let's jump into. Okay, so biggest news though that we've gotten within the past couple of weeks has been the crossover coming between Deadpool and Batman. Now, is it just Deadpool and Batman? No, it's not. There's some interesting matchups that I wouldn't have seen coming, and I think you're going to get a kick out of too. We're going to take a look at that right now. So let's go. Let me go ahead and jump over to this. All right, and yeah, let's take a look. Okay, so Marvel, DC, Deadpool, and Batman #1. So last night I was talking to the channel members and showing them books. So this is League of Comic Geeks. This is how I order books online through a local comic shop. You can create an account, and we can connect over there. I'd love to connect with you, and we can, and it's a cool database of I think they also do like the full database thing, but I'm not going to leave CLZ. So I have it down on my pull list. Books or issues that I'm going to get from this. I'm not getting the A cover. Instead, I've ordered this cover. This cover, my goal for this one is to, I think this is probably one that I'm going to drop in every channel member's Dark Knight tier, but care package. Everybody will get one. And then I think there was a couple special requests, of course, because this one is pretty cool. People like this one. It's an Incredible Hulk 340 homage with Batman and Deadpool, which, I mean, truth be told, it's a really fantastic cover. So I don't know. This may be the channel member giveaway for everybody. I may just grab a bunch of these and do them. Final order cutoff for this title is August the 4th. And then let's see. There's some other cool. There's a Scotty Young. I'm not really a Scotty Young guy, but there is a Scotty Young variant between the two. Remember, this is a historic crossover. They haven't done a Marvel and DC crossover in quite some time, so it's fun to see them kicking off with Deadpool versus Batman. That is very much a Wolverine and Deadpool-esque team up, so looking forward to seeing that. But this is the A cover by series artist Greg Capullo. So it's going to be Scott Snyder and Greg Capullo will be teaming up for this one. Cover date is November of 2025, so it's supposed to be hitting stands around that time. Oh yeah, September 17th of 2025 is when it is coming out. That's when it'll be on newsstands. I do recommend getting your own copy, though. But here's the thing. This is the interesting part that I was going to share. Let's see. Okay. Emma Dudley says, so excited for Deadpool and Batman. Brian Twelvish is going to enter. L Green Machine says, I picked the best one. That's right. Did anyone see the superpower beatdown by Bat and the Sun? Batman versus Deadpool was an awesome fight. I'll have to go watch it. Would be a good, Scott Snyder. No, it's, let's see, did they make a typo on it? Let me see. Where is it? Let me see. I don't see it. Scott. Wait, where's Scott? No, it's Chip Zdarsky is one of the writers. Why did I think it was Scott Snyder? Did I say Scott Snyder? I don't know. Okay, so so check it out. That's the this is the book. Let me see what else. All right, it would be a good movie. I think it would. Remember, give us Superman versus Sentry. Oh wow, that's a big one right there. But funny you should mention that. Let's take a look at some of the others. Okay, hashtag Age of X-Men. I'm going to go and do the giveaway after we cover this one, so everybody gets a chance to enter to win. All right, so here's something I noticed as we go down. Look at some of these other team-ups here. There's Deadpool and Batman, Daredevil and Green Arrow. Okay. Captain America and Wonder Woman. That's written by Chip Zdarsky with Terry Dodson and Rachel Dodson doing artwork. Oh no, these are these are the I guess that I was going to pull this one. Okay, yeah. All right. And then there's the Jeff, the Land Shark, and Crypto cover. So, okay. So, what do you think about the Marvel and DC crossover between Deadpool and Batman? I think some of the undercard matches is Daredevil and Green Arrow, Captain America and Wonder Woman, and then Jeff the Land Shark and Crypto. Should be very interesting. All right, so check it out. That's what's coming up that's coming down the pipe. Let's go ahead and jump over to this giveaway. We've got 20 entries. Orion versus Thor. I like that. All right. Carl's trying to get me hooked on covers now. No, I don't go down that road, brother. Trust me. A lot of writers on there. Yeah, because I think there's either backup stories or different series. Captain America and Wonder Woman. Oh, yeah. So is it a series or is it a big, thick boy with several stories in one book? So from what I understand, it is a series. This is issue number 1 of the crossover. I think different issues will have different writers and different matchups. And it's just issue number 1 is Batman versus Deadpool. Okay, so Lord of Brooklyn says Orion versus Thor. Simonson could do the whole book. Bam! There you go. That's it right there. Put Simonson on it and let it roll. All right, let's go ahead and do this giveaway before it gets too much later. Hey, thanks so much for tuning in tonight for this episode of the giveaway show. It's been a single episode, just me holding it down, but we've had fun. I've enjoyed it, and we've gotten some giveaways in some good folks' hands. So let's go ahead and do this giveaway, and then we're gonna go ahead and end it. Here we go, folks. Good luck to everybody in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. All righty. Let's see. Brian 12ish. Congratulations, Brian 12ish. You are the winner for this episode, or for this giveaway. Brian 12ish. Let me know in the chat. Do you want the Jay Anacleto Archangel? Do you want the Marvel Milestone Edition X-Men number 1? Or do you want the Wolverine number 50 die cut cover? Which of these 3 do you want? If you join tonight, you can grab the Avengers Academy number 1, or you can grab any of these 3. Brian, consider it, buddy. But otherwise, choose which one you'd like. The Wolverine 50 is near mint. The Archangel is about an 8.0, and this X-Men is maybe about an 8.5, give or take. So, Ryan 12ish, let me know which one you want to snag, and I will get this marked up and get it put away for you. So just let me know which one you want to do. Or you can join and you can snag the Avengers Academy number 1. It's a $20 book with multiple first appearances in it. Brian 12ish is frantically thinking right now. He's in amazement that he actually won. I'll take the Wolverine. All right. So this copy of Wolverine number 50 is yours. I'm going to go ahead and drop that in the giveaway box, or in the to be shipped box to go out to you. So, all right. It's a good book. It's a real good book. Let's see. And Brian 12ish, I don't know. I may have your shipping info. Otherwise, message me regardless. Remember, the way it works is if you're a local pickup, message me so we can arrange local pickup. If it has to be shipped to you, I need you to send me your shipping address to carlscollectscomics@gmail.com or on Instagram at carlscollectscomics. This is going to Brian 12ish. And then L Green Machine, also thanks for watching. These were the giveaway prizes tonight. Thank y'all for watching. The giveaway show is the longest running and only show that I know of, comic live stream, where you can win prizes every week that we are on. So make sure and check it out. Remember, Friday night we've got our expensive paper showcase, which is coming up. We'll have lots of cool steals and deals where you can pick up all kinds of books for sale. So make sure and tune in. If you have not become a channel member yet, why not? Consider doing it for as low as $4.99 a month. You can have early access to videos, members only live streams, and at $14.99 a month, you can get you can get a care package once per quarter sent to you. So thanks so much for tuning in tonight, to everybody. Shout out to all the friends and family that are there, and just make sure you read some comic books this week. Have a great weekend, and we will see you on Friday night. Looking forward to it. Y'all take care. See you then.